Hey, my name is Will Gardner, and today I'm going to talk about my APA research paper. So, my paper was about hydropower, and so hydropower is the #1 source of renewable energy today, and hydropower basically uses the movement of water to create electricity. So, like, people build big dams on lakes, and these big dams will have gates that can open and close to let the flow of water move, and that flow of water will spin like an underwater turbine, and that turbine is connected to a generator, and then when that turbine spins, it'll activate a generator which produces electricity. And that's basically the main concept that you need to understand of how hydropower works. So hydropower has a very long history. A quote that I used in my paper. So the first AC hydroelectric power system came online in 1893 near San Bernardino, California. So as you can see, it's been around for a long time. And this example that was the first hydropower plant for the consumption of the grid. So people used this to power their homes. One of the first things hydropower was used for was the water wheel back, way before electricity was even invented. The water wheel was used to help mill people's grain way back, and the 1800s was a very important time for hydropower. This was because many people invented and came up with a lot of things to help progress hydropower, and people invented a lot of different variations of the turbine, which helped with efficiency and everything. And another quote I had in my paper was that in 1848, a guy named James B. Francis improved the design of the water turbine and achieved 90% efficiency. So that was huge. That led to more inventions and just helped the overall efficiency of hydropower. And hydropower has a lot of impacts on the environment. Many people don't know this, but hydropower can cause climate change. Not like it doesn't give off any pollution, so it's still a renewable source of energy. But another quote that I had in my paper is that it happens when water collects behind a dam, flooding an area of vegetation, which causes trees and plants to rot, an anaerobic underwater reaction, and methane is released into the atmosphere. So that causes, some greenhouse gases and stuff like that, but a lot of people don't know that this is a natural process, and so it's still a renewable source of energy, and doesn't give off any pollution directly. Another thing that it can cause is it can disrupt the travel path for fish. So, certain types of fish species can't get to their breeding grounds and stuff like that. And, that can cause extinction in the long run. So, some of the sources I've used, I know 3 came from the RCC library. My personal opinion, I think the sources were really hard to find, but once I found them, I think they were really good, trustworthy sources that came from the library, and 2 came from Google. I really like my sources. I think they were very good and trustworthy sources. But overall, hydropower has been around for many years. It is still the #1 source of renewable energy. It's going to keep being used every day. There are some good and bad aspects of hydropower, but overall, it's probably going to be used forever. Thanks.